Welcome to Baby Twinkle's Enchanted Bedtime Tales. Immerse yourself in a world of wonder and magic as I, Baby Twinkle the magical unicorn, whisk you away to distant lands filled with captivating bedtime stories and enchanting fairy tales. Prepare to embark on a journey where dreams come alive and imagination knows no bounds. So snuggle up tight, for the adventure is about to begin. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between rolling hills and whispering woods, there lived a boy named Oliver. Oliver was a curious lad with bright eyes and an adventurous spirit. His best friend was not a human companion but a furry feline named Whiskers. Now, Whiskers wasn't your ordinary cat. He was a magical cat with a coat as black as midnight and eyes that sparkled like stars. Whiskers had been with Oliver since he was just a tiny kitten, and they shared a bond stronger than any other. One sunny morning, Oliver and Whiskers decided to embark on an adventure beyond the borders of their village. They packed a small knapsack with snacks, a map, and a sense of excitement fluttering in their hearts. Their journey led them through emerald meadows, where wildflowers danced in the breeze, and across babbling brooks where fish leaped playfully. Along the way, they encountered all sorts of creatures, from chirping birds to sleepy hedgehogs. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm glow across the sky, Oliver and Whiskers found themselves at the edge of a dense forest. The trees stood tall and proud, their branches reaching towards the heavens like outstretched arms. With Whiskers leading the way, they ventured into the depths of the forest, where shadows danced and whispers echoed through the trees. They stumbled upon a clearing bathed in moonlight, where fireflies flickered like tiny lanterns. Suddenly, a rustling in the bushes caught their attention. Out stepped a wise old owl with feathers as white as snow and eyes as bright as the stars. "Greetings, travelers," said the owl in a voice like the gentle rustle of leaves. "What brings you to these enchanted woods?" "We're on an adventure," replied Oliver, his eyes wide with wonder. "We seek the secrets hidden within these ancient trees." The owl nodded sagely. "Ah, then you must seek the guardian of the forest. She holds the key to unlocking the mysteries of this land." With the owl's words guiding them, Oliver and Whiskers journeyed deeper into the forest, their hearts pounding with anticipation. They navigated through twisting pathways and climbed over moss-covered rocks until they reached a towering tree with roots that seemed to stretch into the very earth itself. At the base of the tree sat a majestic white wolf with eyes that shone with wisdom. She regarded Oliver and Whiskers with a knowing gaze. "You seek the secrets of the forest," she said, her voice as soft as a breeze. "But first, you must prove yourselves worthy." Oliver and Whiskers exchanged a determined glance before nodding in unison. They were ready for whatever challenge lay ahead. The white wolf led them through a series of trials, testing their courage, kindness, and loyalty. Together, they faced towering cliffs, treacherous waters, and dark caverns filled with unseen dangers. But through it all, Oliver and Whiskers remained steadfast, their bond unbreakable and their spirits unwavering. At last, they reached the heart of the forest, where a magnificent waterfall cascaded down into a crystal-clear pool. The air hummed with magic, and a sense of wonder filled the air. "You have proven yourselves worthy," said the white wolf, her voice filled with pride. "Now, close your eyes and listen with your hearts." Oliver and Whiskers closed their eyes and let their senses guide them. They felt the gentle caress of the breeze against their skin, heard the rustle of leaves in the wind, and smelled the earthy scent of the forest. And then, in the depths of their souls, they heard a soft, melodic hum, a song as old as time itself. When they opened their eyes, they found themselves standing before a shimmering portal bathed in golden light. Beyond it lay a world of endless possibility and untold wonders. "Go forth, brave adventurers," said the white wolf, her eyes gleaming with pride. Explore, discover, and never forget the magic that lies within you. With a final farewell, Oliver and Whiskers step through the portal and into a new chapter of their lives. Together, they would journey to distant lands, face formidable foes, and uncover the greatest treasure of all, the power of friendship. And as they disappeared into the unknown, the forest whispered their names, a testament to the bond that would forever unite them in heart and soul. Oliver and Whiskers ventured further into the heart of the forest, their steps light and their hearts full of anticipation. The air was thick with the scent of pine and earth, and the canopy above filtered sunlight in dappled patterns on the forest floor. As they walked, Whiskers suddenly stopped and pricked up his ears, his whiskers twitching with excitement. Oliver followed his gaze and spotted a fluttering of wings among the branches, a family of colorful birds, their feathers a kaleidoscope of reds, blues, and yellows. "Look, Whiskers! Isn't it beautiful?" exclaimed Oliver, his eyes shining with wonder. Whiskers nodded, his tail swishing back and forth. He had always been fascinated by birds, their graceful flight and melodious songs filling him with a sense of awe. The birds chirped and sang, their voices weaving a tapestry of sound that echoed through the forest. Oliver and Whiskers listened, enchanted by the symphony of nature unfolding around them. Suddenly, one of the birds, a small robin with a bright red breast, swooped down and perched on Whiskers' outstretched paw. The cat tensed for a moment, unsure of what to do, but then relaxed as the robin began to chirp and trill, its tiny beak inches from Whiskers' nose. Oliver laughed, delighted by the unexpected encounter. "I think you've made a friend, Whiskers." Whiskers blinked lazily, a contented purr rumbling in his chest. He had always been a friend to all creatures, big and small, and it warmed his heart to know that the birds felt the same way about him. The robin hopped from Whiskers' paw to Oliver's shoulder, its feathers tickling his cheek. Oliver grinned and reached out to stroke its soft plumage, marveling at the beauty of the natural world. Together, Oliver, Whiskers, and their newfound feathered friend continued their journey through the forest, their spirits lifted by the magic of friendship and the wonders of the wild. As they walked, they came upon a babbling brook that wound its way through the trees like a silver ribbon. The water was clear and cool, glistening in the sunlight as it tumbled over smooth stones and moss-covered banks. Oliver knelt down at the water's edge and cupped his hands, taking a sip of the refreshing liquid. Whiskers lapped at the water with his rough tongue, his tail swishing back and forth in contentment. But as they drank, they heard a faint cry coming from upstream, a sound that sent shivers down their spines and made their hearts race with concern. Without hesitation, Oliver and Whiskers followed the sound, their footsteps quickening as they drew nearer to the source of the cry. They rounded a bend in the brook and gasped at what they saw, a small fox cub, trapped in a tangle of branches and brambles, its fur matted and its eyes wide with fear. Oliver's heart went out to the frightened creature, and he knelt down beside it, gently untangling the branches and freeing it from its leafy prison. The fox cub whimpered and trembled, but Oliver spoke to it in soothing tones, letting it know that it was safe now. Whiskers padded over to the fox cub and nuzzled it gently, his eyes full of warmth and compassion. He had a soft spot for animals in need, and he would do whatever it took to help them. Together, Oliver, Whiskers, and the fox cub made their way back to the safety of the village, where they were met with cheers and applause from the grateful villagers. They had saved a life that day, and their bravery and kindness would never be forgotten. But their adventure was far from over, for there were still mysteries to uncover and challenges to overcome. With their hearts full of courage and their spirits ablaze with determination, Oliver and Whiskers set out once more into the unknown, ready to face whatever lay ahead. Well, friends, it's time to say goodbye for now. I hope you loved our story time together as much as I did. Remember, bedtime stories are like magical spells that make dreams come true. So keep dreaming big, and I'll see you next time. Baby Twinkle, over and out. Sweet dreams, everyone.